Alright, high skis are shut off the start soon music. We should be ready to go. It should be time for the regularly scheduled nonsense. We good? We good. Anyways, welcome everyone to another installment of Elder Scrolls Online, and welcome to the Coldharbour Marathon. If this is your first time here on the channel, my name is Dragon. I'm a Dragon Girl VTuber with a bit of a foul mouth. And what the hell do I mean by Coldharbour Marathon? Well, it means I'm sitting here at this stream until we're done with the Coldharbour zone, because with the way this zone works, all of the side quests are tied into the main quest here. Pretty damn entangled up in there. Which means I can't do my usual bit of side quests off stream, main quest on stream. So my solution? This, the Coldharbour Marathon. We're doing this entire fucking zone except world bosses today. Because I can't solo world bosses. It is cold, it is also hot, it just sucks here. It's cold, but it's also humid. It sucks. It's the south in the fucking winter. Anyways, yeet! Apparently I could go fishing here if I wanted. Yes, it is Harbor 2, and... oh, hello, Sky Shard. Hello, Sky Shard. Hello, part of a free skill point. What shall you go into? I need to start upping this for the master writs. Hello, hi! You're fucking alive!
Did you really just leap down into this slime pit? You're either remarkably brave or really stupid. My guess? A little of both.
Gwillier sent me to help, jackass.
Of course he did, the skinny weakling. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be in this mess. A Dremora mage runs the place. Clouds minds, breaks wills. I can't get my soldiers organized.
So how can I help?
Oh, the fat bastard Ogrims dragged away my friends. We joined the guild together. It ain't right them getting tortured by Ogrims. You rescue Sinfrey, Borgath, and Vicord. I'll find Overseer Aruz, and then you and me can deal with him permanently.
I have a few more questions.
Of course you do. Just make it quick.
Hey man, I need my dose of lore, and you have lore. What do they make you do down here?
Me? Not much. No one pushes Scordo around. But the others? They chip away at rocks until they drop and get tormented by Ogrims. Some even have their souls yanked out. Turns them into empty husks. I wouldn't wish that fate on an elf.
Sir, I hate to break this to you, but orcs are technically elves. I hate to be the one to break this to you. I know this must be devastating news. That's why you're staring at me blankly. Just don't react like H.P. Lovecraft would. Why haven't you tried to escape?
We tried, but... well, this place is strange. Most of us just gave up, lost our will to resist. Doesn't affect everyone the same way, but it does make it hard to organize. Maybe if you shake things up a bit, we can snap out of this. Maybe.
Are all these prisoners from the Fighters Guild?
What do I look like, the social committee? There's a bunch of prisoners down here from all over the place. There's even a Dremora. Probably pissed off Molag Bal. But I don't really know, and I don't really care.
Dremora is she a prisoner?
Well, she isn't a guard, but if she's a prisoner, the Ogrims certainly don't give her any grief. To tell the truth, I'm curious about her myself. I've noticed she's been watching you since you dropped in on this little party.
So how'd a tough guy like you get captured?
It wasn't just me. A whole group of us got caught by the Daedra. We teleported into Coldharbour to take the fight to Molag Bal, but that didn't work out so good. We're down here, our captains are upstairs, and we're all up to our necks in Ogrim dung. What do I look like, the social? Well, she isn't a guard.
Anything else you could tell me about this place?
It's a prison pit. Aephors the Unraveler runs the place. He loves the sound of his own voice. They split us up. Some of us are down here, but our captains, Isleram and Arak, they're upstairs. A locked passage keeps us apart.
I'm not joking, by the way, about the elves being, about the orcs being elves thing. Orcs were originally high elves who worshipped the high elf god of war Trinimac. And when Trinimac was corrupted and turned into a Daedric prince, the orcs were created. Oh fuck, it's you.
I find your antics to be quite enticing, little mortal.
You look familiar.
Really? Most mortals look alike to me. Plus, there's that smell. The odor of warm blood and quiet desperation. Mildly unpleasant, if you don't mind me saying so. Ah, wait a moment. I do remember you.
You were in prison last time, too. I helped you.
I assure you, contrary to the way this looks, imprisonment is not my usual situation. But before you get any ideas in that mortal little head of yours, I do not need your help this time.
I have run into her in so many fucking dungeons. She's fucking everywhere. She's like Majima at this point. Just less charismatic and entertaining. Why are you in this place?
The mortal continues to speak to me. What does it want, I wonder? Perhaps if I ignored it, will just go away.
I'm helping the Fighters Guild fight a way out of here.
How fortunate for you. I shall enjoy observing how you go about accomplishing that particular miracle.
You are fucking everywhere. At once. How?
The smell of fear and a mortal's pain bring joy to my blackened heart.
Get more creative with your pastimes, pal. See? You know, I'm getting creative mine. I'm killing your Ogrim. And trying to see if you have, you know, cooking ingredients I can steal. Shit. Hasn't been dead for very long. Fuck. Well, that's sweet of you, praying for the fallen. The orcs are not shit elves. They're just what happens when the worshippers of a god are still worshipping him when he gets corrupted and turned into a Daedric prince. So remember, folks, in Elder Scrolls, orcs are elves. If they have myrrh at the end of their name, congratulations, they're a type of elf. Because the actual name for orcs is Orzamer. You have the Orzamer, Altmer, Dunmer, Bosmer. If there's a mer, typically they're an elf. Hello, you're alive. Get out of here.
Sent you, didn't he? Thank Tall Papa. Let me just grab a weapon before I go to meet Scordo at the rendezvous. Maybe I'll take out an Ogrim or two on my way.
Please do.
Just give up and let your mind up. Only madness brings peace and strength.
The amount of times I have heard a big bad evil guy say shit like that. Hello, you're alive. Get your ass up.
Scordo set up a rendezvous point in the north part of the pit. I'll see you there.
Well, 2 out of 3 are alive.
How did it go? Are my companions safe?
Morgath didn't make it, but I set Sinfei and Vicard alive. Or free.
Morgath
They're
was
alive.
a good soldier and a good friend. Thanks for helping the others, though. I've been watching for Overseer Oruz, but he hasn't come out of his chambers yet. We need to get his key.
Why do we need the Overseer's key?
The key opens the passage to the next level. That's where they took Captain Isleram and Captain Arak. If there's a way out of this Ogrim dung pit, it's up there. Once you get the key, you need to head upstairs and find Captain Isleram.
Then let's go deal with Overseer Ruz and get that key. Hey, Ruz, I just took your isinglass. What you gonna do about it?
Hey, Oruz, I owe you one. It's for Morgath.
Motherfucker, did you just... Alright, fine. I was gonna keep it simple, just the laser beams, but you know what? Fine, get the full whammy. Could've just been quick with the laser beams, but then you interrupted the laser beams. Now I had to pull out the full kit and caboodle. You don't want me pulling out the full kit and caboodle. Oh, hello, you respawned. I just took some wheat. What you gonna... Oh, shit, that guy didn't like that I took the wheat. Neither of them liked that I took the wheat. Line him up, and laser beam solves all the problems. You're alive? You got lore?
Good luck, friend. Save a few Ogrims for us. We'll meet you upstairs as soon as we can.
Do you have a coin?
If you enjoy
Do you have lore?
your flogging,
I'm still a little banged up, but we'll do our best to rally the troops and meet you upstairs.
Sir, I did not enjoy the flogging. I don't think anybody enjoys
Find
flogging.
the captains and find out what's going on up there. Passage is right behind me. We'll catch up with you as soon as we can.
I've got the key. What's the plan?
The plan is to get you to the second level so you can find out what's going on up there. I refuse to believe the captains just gave up on us. We'll get some weapons, rally the troops, and follow you shortly.
Who should I look for when I get up there?
Find Captain Eilram. I know him. He's a good man. This place must have him confused, or something worse has happened to him. Either way, we need to know.
Any idea what causes the confusion?
I'm not big on speculating, but I'm certain that Blackheart Ifritz has something to do with it. Be careful around that one. Oh, and one more thing. If you see Gwelier again, kill him for me.
What did Gwelier do to deserve that?
It's his damn fault we ended up down here. He blundered into a Dremora patrol during a scouting mission. Led them right to us. That imbecile couldn't scout his way out of an empty crate. But we really need to find the captains now.
Look, you two settle your personal beef with each other when you get out of here. I'm heading up to the next level. Dead Ogrim? Just simple bit of killing. Just average day. You're gonna... Hopefully completing the zone won't take too long. I'm just... not looking to move forward to one particular part of this. One of the biggest crimes a game can commit is giving you incredible power, but then putting you in an ugly-ass outfit to get it. And that is all I am saying. Madam, you're about to be free. I'm just grabbing all the cooking ingredients. These lemons and grapes are very important to me saving the world. Because I can't save the world on an empty stomach. Oh joy, there's a watcher here. Why do I keep running into you?
Ah, mortal. You are a curious creature.
What are you doing up here?
You don't really expect me to answer that, do you, little mortal? Needless to say, it amuses me to bide my time here and observe your plight. No need to concern yourself about my safety, though, for the lesser Daedra will not harm me.
Why do you care what happens to me?
Even if I cared to explain myself to you, I doubt that you would understand. The politics of Oblivion are much too convoluted for your primitive mortal mind to comprehend.
Madam, have you heard of something called the Electoral College? We have that over here. It sucks. It's stupidly convoluted. Try me. Anyways, can you help me free the Fighters Guild?
I will not hinder you, dear mortal. Consider that to be help enough for now. Know this, however. The exit from this place is currently unavailable. I suspect you will rectify that in the very near future.
Do you know where the Fighters Guild captains are?
Oh, yes. Watching them has been very entertaining. They struggle in a web they cannot see, and it makes me laugh. You mortals. So easy to manipulate and so much fun to play with.
So, you're the one behind all this.
No, little mortal, I am neither your jailer nor your tormentor. I am merely a disinterested observer who finds some tiny enjoyment in your predicament.
You are by far one of the friendliest Daedra out there. But then again, the bar is currently here in Coldharbour, so... Oh, there are Lamia hanging around here. Guess they're not picky on what prisoners they take.
Spies. There are spies everywhere, and assassins.
Scordo sent me to find you.
Scordo? He could be one of Oroc's assassins. You could be one of her spies. Never trust an orc or a spy. Blessed Lucky. I just don't know who or what to believe anymore. This place is getting to me. To all of us.
I'm not a spy, I'm trying to help.
That's what any competent spy would say. Wouldn't hurt to prove you're not an illusion. Or a spy. Tell you what. My sword is back there with the Ogrims that attacked us. You get my sword for me and we'll talk. Meet me near Oroc's camp.
I have a few questions.
This place, it does things to your mind. Oroc's gone mad. Says I killed her second in command. She attacked us and ran off. Now she has her own camp to the west, and she keeps sending spies and assassins to kill me.
Have you talked to Orok?
Before this place made her crazy, Orok was a good friend. Now, I need to get Orok back on board, or get her out of the way. Then I can get everyone out of here. I'll head over and talk to her again.
What's so important about your sword?
It's my sword, and my father's before me. I dropped it while fighting one of the Ogrims. If you aren't an illusion, you'll recover it for me. If you are an illusion, I figure you'll disappear and that will be the end of that.
How'd you wind up on this level?
The Dremora dragged us down here and split us up. Easier to maintain control, I'm sure. I know the Dremora are using mind tricks against us, but the constant torment gets to you. It wears you down. Makes it hard to think straight.
Understandable. Anyway, sword time. Excuse me, Ogrim, I have a sword to go retrieve. Out my fucking way, please. Ooh, a pretty ring. Average day at this point. Oh. Sack, then sword. Ooh, fresh wood. Khan's tears. Of course, the map is less than helpful. Oh, hello. What are you full of? You're full of silver dust. And you are full of berries. I love me a good berry. A good berry would be nice. Good berries are delicious. Everybody like a good berry. And what are you up to now?
I find your antics to be quite enticing, little mortal.
Are you following me?
Following you? An interesting notion. Perhaps you are the one following me. But enough with the pleasantries. I was checking something. You should run along now. The other mortals seem lost without you.
What were you checking on?
Your interrogation technique is withering. I feel I must reveal everything to you. Wait. No, I don't. The feeling has passed. Maybe it was
I'm
simply
not
something
following her. She shows up like Majima. The woman is everywhere and I don't know why. running into her in so many dungeons where I gotta save her ass. Okay, what part of my armor broke? Oh, the sash. Good thing I have over 40 repair kits. I'm not following her, she just shows up.
This place sure got to Captain Arak. Never seen anyone so paranoid before.
Well, Captain, I got your sword.
You weren't an illusion after all. Scordo also vouched for your existence. He doesn't vouch for anything, so you must have really impressed him.
I recovered your sword.
I almost expected you to stab me with it, not hand it to me. Hard to trust anything in this place. But as you can see, we have a situation developing here. Arak can barely refrain from attacking us. We need to fix this now.
Any suggestions on how to accomplish that?
Arak says she can't stop the voices without her helmet. She said the eyes have it. I think she means the Watchers. Maybe the helmet will calm her down.
I'll find her helmet.
Thank you for doing this. Sinfei wanted to retrieve it herself. But to be honest, we're not at our best right now. None of us could survive a battle with a Watcher.
Understandable. Off I go. Hello, do you happen to have it? By the way, aren't you one of Hermea's Moras? What the fuck you doing here in Coldharbour? Goddamn turncoat. Another turncoat. What the fuck y'all doing here? Yes, I know how the Eldritch laser beams work, pal. I just used them. Hell of a vacation. Oh, there was a path right there. I don't need to jump. Got so many Watchers that have gone turncoat on us. Damn. Hermeas Mora ain't gonna be fucking pleased. Or maybe he just doesn't care. I don't know. I don't claim to know what he wants. Only Daedric Prince I can actually know with some sort of certainty that, you know, what they want is Meridia. She wants no undead and an end to free will. Any other order, she's not picky. That's right, the Daedric Prince of Light and Anti-Undead hates the idea of free will. But what did you expect from the main Daedric Prince the aliens worshipped? Aliens were the people with the fucking flesh gardens. Do you think the main Daedra they worshipped, if they were the embodiment of good, would be okay with that sort of shit? No.
This place, it does strange things to your mind.
Well, counting Alarum says you need your helm?
How do I know you aren't just a distraction so Ioram can slip behind me and stab me in the back? Wait, this is my helm. So confused. But Ioram did kill my friend Ifriz.
Alarum is trying to get everyone out of here. You should talk to him.
You killed Ifriz, Ioram. What else could there possibly be left to talk about?
Get a hold of yourself, Arak. Ifriz isn't one of ours. He's the bastard that runs this place. Manipulated. Here's our roster. You won't find Ifriz on it.
Let me see that. I'm sure I knew him. Didn't I?
We need to figure a way to get out of this tower of lies.
Who's that? Is that a Dremora?
I grow weary of this situation. It's time to put an end to Ifriz's interference.
Oh, you finally got bored.
You need to kill Ifriz. I need him dead. It seems we have a common goal to discuss.
Help from a Dremora? Why, doesn't that reassure me?
You got better idea? No? Fine then.
We share a common problem, little mortal. It only makes sense that we work together to solve it.
Why would you offer help now when you didn't seem interested before this? I know Alien is one of those ones that you never figure out how to pronounce properly until you hear someone else say it. And the only reason I know how to say it properly is because the fucking Knights of the Nine DLC from Oblivion. That's it. I mean, it looks like it could be eyelid, but it's not. For some fucking reason. Also, I forgot to mute a Discord server. Whoop.
Do either of us have any other options? Ifriz created the barrier that blocks the way out of this prison. Eliminate Ifriz and the barrier collapses. But you must find Ifriz if you are going to kill him.
And you can direct me to Ifriz?
How sweet of you to ask. Ifriz hides behind illusions. I have removed them. He has something of mine. I want it back. Kill him and both our problems are solved. But hurry. He will soon discover his defenses are down and hide himself again.
I'll deal with Ifriz. Will you help?
Ah, little mortal. I've already provided more help than you deserve. The rest, as they say, is up to you.
Maybe you don't want the opportunity to punch him in the face, but fine, your loss. And right about here should do.
Mortal weakling. I don't know how it was, but it would avail you nothing.
Well done, little mortal. You killed Ifriz, and I didn't have to lift a finger.
Well, you could have gotten the
You and I
Watcher.
will meet again, I think. I look forward to seeing what trouble you get into next.
I'd rather not. Good news, everybody. He's dead and we're free.
By Malakath's bloody mace, I feel so much better. That unbearable cloud of fear and confusion has finally lifted. I assume that this is your doing?
Well, I killed Ifriz. He's dead. I'm surprised you didn't see all that shit.
I figured. We started sending people through the portal as soon as the barrier collapsed. There's a city nearby. We saw it before we were captured. We're going to try to regroup there.
You should get out of here, too.
Just making sure the stragglers get to the portal. By the way, you impress Scordo, which isn't an easy thing to do. Find him on the other side. He wants to talk to you.
Talk to Scordo. Got it. Anything else before I go?
Take a look at the crystal we discovered. Ioram thinks it may be one of the lights of Meridia the Mages Guild told us about. If it is, it could be invaluable to our efforts here.
There's a shiny. We found a shiny. They found us a shiny. everyone's alive.
You helped us get out of that terrible place. I won't forget that.
I'm glad you survived the Tower of Lies.
Could have just taken care of your own business in there and left us to our fate. But you didn't. I owe you. If that strange city over there has a tavern, the first drink's on me. And thanks.
You're very welcome.
You're free. By Ivry, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
If you had half a brain in your head, you'd run and hide.
I'm really sorry, Scordo. I didn't mean to cause so much trouble.
You led an army of Daedra right toward us. You ignorant, scatterbrained, sorry excuse for a wood
I'll
elf
never
weakling.
do anything like that again. I promise.
Thanks again for your help. Now, excuse me while I go find that good-for-nothing wood elf and introduce his backside to my very large boot.
Good luck with that. I'm not helping. So we got Tower of Lies done. Which means we've got Fighters Guild over there now. Let's start making our way towards like the southern edge. Let's get here. Let's go, Dancer. You're not the fancy Indrik yet. Unfortunately, the event that I could participate in is over. And the one that's coming up is for people who have the latest DLC, which does not include me. Because $40 is a lot. And I cannot justify trying to figure out ways to earn the money for a DLC for just an event. Though apparently Dad can afford a $175 8-foot skeleton. Hi, Sylvie. My dragon horde consists of D20s and kobolds. I'm not selling either one. Ah, we have a delve over here. Grotto of Depravity. There's normally sky shards in here. I'm not harvesting kobold kidneys. I have standards and morals, Skeezer.
No lost ball will reward me when I execute this honor.
While bow will not reward you, however, for kicking your ass. I don't want to know who would buy kobold kidneys. I don't think I want to know who would buy those. No kobold organ harvesting farm. Damn it, Skeezer, I'm an asshole, but I'm an asshole with standards.
You look like a sturdy one. Should I treat you?
Madam, I am not here to be seduced. I am here to murder Daedra, get a sky shard, and get loot. Who the fuck needs kobold kidneys? I'm not harvesting kobold kidneys. Does this look like a motel with a bathtub full of ice to you? Yes. A true villain never hurts their minions, and in fact values their minions. Though I wouldn't really call them minions, more of little guys that just showed up one day and they haven't left. I don't really order them around, they just live under the tower. Doing their own thing. And occasionally look to me for guidance or help on settling things. I won't kick an imp, a Lalafell, however.
You look like a sturdy one. Should I treat?
Sorry, seducers. I'm too asexual for that shit. Is this an Eldritch Blast or me using psychic damage on these guys since they're basically acting like succubi? Tiny teeth to get in your fucking walls. Wake up in the middle of the night hearing those weird ass noises right above your bed. Not next to, not under, above. I don't know how they get up there. But I strive to one day be that unbothered. Look, that's the dream right there. Ignore world. Just fish. Oh, that's not the Kamehameha. It's an Eldritch Blast. It's a very upgraded Eldritch Blast. See? I am using the power of Eldritch knowledge beyond mortal comprehension to summon laser beams. There is a difference. Master Roshi had nothing to do with this, and I know how to make this wash tub already. In the garbage can you go. Ew, bugs. I thought I was getting a crate of soul gems.
Put down your weapons. We can think of better things to do than fight.
Nope. Not today, seducer. Not today. And even if I was potentially interested, you look too human to be the usual type I'd be going for. Elder Scrolls is so fucking fun, and Todd Howard needs to stop being a goddamn Todd Coward and give us actual information on the next Elder Scrolls game now. Stop being a coward. You can't keep re-releasing Skyrim. Give us the goods.
You look like a sturdy one. Should I treat you to my...
Madam, I am the opposite of sturdy. I am a glass cannon. I do hope they take their time, though I am honestly pissed at Todd Howard because it was his idea to release the teaser early, even though they don't actually have anything ready or done for Elder Scrolls 6. He just thought the fans would be pissed if he didn't release a teaser. But they're still pissed because he released a teaser and that's it. We have no other information on the fucking game. Skizor, I'm pretty sure there's something like that on the hub somewhere. Yeah, he thinks he's a god king. He thinks he's still one of the gamers. He's not. He's just another asshole CEO and executive. That's all he is now. He's no longer one of us. He's now the outsider, and he can't handle that shit. You compensating for something, Molag Ball?
You look like a sturdy one. Should I...
That would be fitting.
You look like a sturdy one.
So I shall forever call him Todd Coward now. Fuck you, Todd Coward. You want the name to change? Start improving your act. It could be, I just don't know if the Forgotten Realm came out at about the same time as when Elder Scrolls did, so... Elder Scrolls come out before or after Forgotten Realms? That's a question for later. Hello, is there a boss around here? But though it's not spelled... this is the Arcanist class, the one that uses powers from Apocrypha and Hermaeus Mora himself to kill everything. And it's fucking fun. Also, hi, Millie. Molag Ball ain't gonna do shit. It came out with the Necrom expansion, which was very heavily focused on Hermaeus Mora and Apocrypha, so it was fitting. Because if you're gonna release an expansion focused on the closest thing we have to a Lovecraftian horror, you might as well give us the option to roleplay worshipping the Lovecraftian horror.
Will nobody help?
Madam, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to figure out where the thing is. There's apparently a loot around here for a quest. Where?
Put down your weapons. We can
Okay, so, yeah, the ending bit could be a reference to Ball in D&D. Keyword in that is could, but I can't guarantee it. Unfortunately, that requires me being able to ask one of the Bethesda writers, and they currently aren't returning my calls. Where is that fucking loot? True, I wouldn't doubt it either. Oh, Millie, thank you for the follow. Do hope you enjoy your time here. Now we are once again 2 away from hitting the follower goal, and excuse me, give me back my health buff. I am even more of a glass cannon without it. Give me my shit back. Don't make me extra squishy. I don't need to be extra squishy. I don't need to be extra squishy when I don't have a tank. The There is no tank here. I am glass cannon. I am a glass nuke. Yes, I go off, everything dies, but I also die.
You look like a sturdy one.
No, I need to actually reach. I need to actually reach 300. I'm not giving y'all the easy way out of getting around the goal. Now where is that fucking loot? Where did y'all hide the musical instrument? It is apparently tied to a quest. It starts off a quest. I would like to start off the quest. I swear, if I gotta loop back around at the beginning because it's the elevation thing. Did you run over here just to smack me with a stick and then run away so you could use fire and lightning? There it is. And there's our delve boss. Ah! Roll for damage. I will show you the skills in a minute so I can show off the build. It is one of the pre-made builds because I am still technically new to this class, so I'm still learning. Yes, I will return the loot to its owner. Alright, let me get out of here and then I will show it. I don't want to get jumped while showing it, because that would be annoying. We are done with this grotto of depravity. We are out of here. I ruined the party by killing damn near everybody. We're good. My work is done for the day.
When I add you, should I treat you?
Never mind, I pulled everything because it all respawned. Nope, not dying today. No thank you. No. Yeah, it's always good when you feel better after a therapy session. Therapy is important. Therapy is good for your mental health. Yes, we're going the right way. We are getting out of here. Our job here is done. I've ruined the party here in the Grotto of Depravity. I have ruined the party and it will not be fixed. Excuse me, let me through. I have places to be and abilities and builds to show off. No, you think they would. You think they'd start practicing the art of minding their own business, but they never do. Alright, now that we're at less risk of getting my ass kicked, away from the crafting shit, with the abilities. Open skill advisor. The build that I went with, the build guide I went with is the Desolation Scholar, combining basically a combination of the Destruction Staff. Yeah, they use death-based amnesia and short-term memory loss. But it's supposed to use a combination of the Destruction Staff and the Arcanist abilities. Mainly focusing on these abilities here for the damage. This here is just basic damage, buff, and self-heal with this ability bar using escalating rune blades, which then helps power up this one so it doesn't use magicka and it can help recharge it. This course, the self-heal with evolving rune mend. And of course got this here to buff weapon damage. And this here to give me a little bit of major resolve and increasing armor a bit to make me slightly less squishy. Then over here with the second ability bar, I've still of course got escalating rune blades. Also got blockade of storms for some area of effect. Elemental susceptibility to make it to where the elemental damage and the staff does a bit more damage. Of course got this here because honestly I need that self-healing spell with how low my health is. And also have the Empowering Disc, which on the description here helps buff me as well. So in other words, I got damage, I got abilities to do damage and abilities to help, you know, negate the glass cannonness of this build. Because a lot of these abilities are so magicka intensive that you need the buffs. And oh, hello, madam.
Sometimes the right thing and the wrong thing are the same thing.
How is this game solo? It is possible to solo a lot of the content, not all of it. Like the world bosses, I can't solo it. Because I am such a DPS focused build, I can't solo, I can't take too many hits from things like world bosses and dungeons. I am the squishy. And that is a giant tick. Yeah, it is a very fun game, and hey, I do recommend picking it up.
You have come to Haj Uzith in its most desperate hour.
Hi, Spooky Buns. Yes, it can be. Arcanist can be stupidly overpowered for solo. Unfortunately, not with the build I'm running with. This is not a solo build. This is a PvE DPS build. Yeah, everyone who picks warrior and tank stuff in every game possible, don't worry about squishiness. But I do. I am squishy. I am incredibly squishy. I am very, very squishy, so I must hide behind tank. Also, hi madam, what is this place?
Haj Uzith is a place out of time. An ancient Argonian settlement, plucked from the Black Marsh and deposited into this dread realm. We know of your mission to Coldharbour, and we would like to help. But unfortunately, my people are divided.
Divided about what?
Divided over the fate of our history. But tradition demands that you pass our trials and prove your worth before I reveal all of our secrets to you, outsider. Please, head down this path to the city. I will follow you.
I'll go to Haj Exists, I guess. I can look for the owner of, well, this loot later. Come on, Dancer. Let's go. Good peacock deer. Woo, we've discovered the place. Now give me that way shrine. Give me way shrine. Oh, hey, there is a person here. Nice.
I told you, Zohani, We will not aid the outsider while our factions continue to argue about the fate of our beloved Hist tree.
The outsider has come, Anjin Saka, just as the Hist tree foretold. Perhaps now we can finally settle our disputes and do what is best for the Hist and for Nirn itself.
We shall see, Treeminder. We shall see.
True, in order to make a solo build, you have to make a combination of a tank and a DPS. Or a tank that can self-heal faster than things can kill them. I am neither of those things. I made this beanpole of a woman with one phrase in mind. Eldritch laser beam go brrrr. Healer and DPS also could work. Again, Eldritch laser beam go brrrr.
Are you ready to help us, outsider? Will you undertake the trials?
Tell me about these trials.
There are 2 trials, each designed to prove your worth to one of the factions here in Haj Uzith. The trial of spirit and the trial of body. One shall test your intangible qualities, the other your physical virtues.
What's the trial of spirit?
The trial of spirit is a test to prove your worth to the scholars of Haj Uzith. It shall challenge your mind and determine your strength of spirit.
Hey, Necromancer is a fun class. It was my favorite before Arcanist came out. Then, the fan of Lovecraftian and cosmic horror came out, took the fucking wheel, and, I ain't getting off this ride. What's the trial of body?
The trial of body is a test to prove your worth to Anjin Saka and his warrior faction. I'm sure it involves some kind of contest of strength and physical prowess.
What will these tests determine?
By successfully completing the trials, you shall show your worth and skills to our factions. Then you may participate in the great debate that has fractured our community for so long. Are you ready to undertake these trials?
I'm ready to undertake the trials.
Do you wish to start the trial of spirit?
Well... So, Millie, you've been playing since 2014. That is damn impressive. Damn, y'all could run 3 pure DPS. Meanwhile, if I accidentally queue in a dungeon with a fake healer and a fake tank, I'm over here struggling to try and revive everybody while self-healing, going, guys, whose idea was this? Unfortunately, hand-to-hand has not gotten any love since Oblivion, so no. You unfortunately cannot punch things to death. There is no knocking anyone the fuck out. Anyway, yes, I'm ready to begin the trial of spirit.
This trial determines if your spirit can understand the spirit of my people. We cherish courage.
I'm almost out of coffee.
Which helps us face
I have to go
this
brew
realm's
some
horrors.
more.
Endurance, which allows us to bear its hardships. And preservation, which keeps our traditions alive.
Understandable, Skizor. Understandable. It is fun sometimes just punching the shit out of something. Courage, endurance, and preservation. I understand. You're gonna fist Mehrunes' razor. Yes, Oblivion is truly the Elder Scrolls game of all time.
Take these amulets and speak to the people on the South Pyramid. Give each amulet to the person that best represents its spiritual quality. For each correct match, you will receive a gem.
What are the gems for?
3 statues at the top of the pyramid represent the challenges our values must contend with. Place the gems
you're
in the
gonna
correct
fist
statues
Mehrunes' Dagon
to symbolize overcoming these challenges. Then meet me at
Just
the
gonna
base of
stick
the
your
pyramid
fist
when you have finished the
right
trial.
up that lava-filled asshole. Wow, damn, you couldn't even give these guys names? They're just peasants. Damn. Oh damn, I could just take their wheat and their honey and their fishing bait. You do not care. Right down the asshole, can't miss it. Right down the road. Right down the road. Yep. Right down the road. Right down the road. Yep. Right down the road. Hello, Ashgar.
You must be here for the trial of spirit. Know that I am the Lord Master of Haj-Uzeth. I maintain the traditions and customs of my people.
So Haniel provided me with an amulet to give you?
Of course. And which amulet do you think best matches my venerable nature?
You're the lore master in charge of preserving the customs and everything, so amulet of preservation.
Thank you. My role here is to preserve and pass on the traditions of my people so that each generation never forgets where we came from. Take this gem of preservation. You will need it when you go to the pyramid's upper level.
Thank you. It will help when it is finally time to kick Molag Bal and the Molag Bals right down the road. He's right down the road. Impossible to miss. Can't miss it.
I see the trial of spirit has begun. I am a go-between. I negotiate interactions between my people's two factions, as well as with the other inhabitants of Coldharbour.
I have an amulet for you.
And which of Zohan'niel's baubles do you think matches my daring nature?
Amulet of Courage.
Thank you. I need to be brave and resolute to negotiate not only with my own people, but with the sad and dangerous creatures that roam this twisted plain. Here, take this gem of courage. You will need it when you reach the top of the pyramid.
Damn, everybody is right down the road. Dalhiri? Dalhiri, you are a fucking beanpole. You should be able to slide your skinny ass through there. You have, look at you, you have no cake and no titty. You should be able to just slide on through there. See, you can slide through that, but you can't slide through the other thing.
Are you here for the trial of spirit? Then know that I am but a humble farmer dealing with whatever this strange land throws at me so that I can provide food for my people.
Damn, she just doesn't want to go through there. She doesn't want to go in between the shelf and the wall. Anyways, I have an amulet to give to you.
One of Zohan'niel's necklaces, I assume. And which one do you think matches my pragmatic outlook on life?
Amulet of Endurance, of course.
Thank you. I deal with the hardships of coaxing food from this foul land. Without my dedication, who knows what my people would be eating? Please, take this gem of endurance. You'll need it when you go to the top of the pyramid.
We're messing with pyramids and histories again. Surely nothing bad will happen. Gem of Courage. Endurance. Preservation? Yes. Got it right. Alright, go enjoy your lunch. We're not grabbing dead people. This ain't an Egyptian pyramid. This is just a pyramid the Argonians happen to live in and on. There ain't no dead people right now, at the moment.
The outsider returns. And was your trial of spirit successful?
Yes, I successfully completed the trial of spirit.
Good. That means you understand the spirit of my people.
What should I do next?
You must still complete the trial of body. Speak to Anjin Saka when you are ready to begin.
Will you answer some questions now?
You have proven yourself, as I knew you would. I shall answer what I can.
How did your people wind up in Coldharbour?
The time of the great Argonian civilization was coming to an end, and our history feared what that would mean for its children. When Molag Bal offered a different solution, the history gladly accepted.
And what does Molag Bal get out of the deal?
We allow Molag Bal's minions to draw sap from the Hist tree. The only thing sustaining the Hist in this foul land is the crystal that Molag Bal gave us. But over time, the crystal has poisoned the Hist. It is dying.
Tell me more about your history.
Our Hist cares for us, protects us. To preserve our culture, our history struck a bargain with Molag Bal. Now the crystal provided by the Lord of Brutality somehow keeps the Hist alive. But it cannot fully heal the poison in this soil.
What is this crystal?
We believe that the crystal is one of Molag Bal's vampiric shards. Foul relics that corrupt whatever they come in contact with. The crystal only prolongs the suffering of the Hist. No matter the cost, that suffering needs to end.
You mentioned helping settle a debate?
Yes, provided you prove yourself worthy to both sides. Our two factions argue over the ultimate fate of the Hist tree. Which is the better outcome? Eternal death or eternal suffering? And then, of course, there is your mission to this dread realm.
Eternal death is better. And what do you mean by ultimate fate?
The scholars, of which I am a part, believe that eternal death is better than the eternal suffering our Hist now endures. The warriors, led by Anjin Saka, feel quite the opposite. Existence, they feel, any existence, is better than oblivion.
Well, I hate to break it to y'all, you're in a plane of oblivion. You're already there. The Hist is already there. Just put the Hist out of its misery. Can't the Hist tell you what it wants?
If only it were that simple. Our Hist is weak, barely sustained by the crystal that feeds it. It hasn't spoken to us in a long, long time. But I have had dreams. They revealed your imminent arrival and hinted at your involvement in our debate.
Well then, trial of body it is.
You have completed the trial of spirit. Are you ready to undertake the trial of body now?
I am not fully awake yet. That was not how I meant to phrase that. Why the fuck do you... Why do you look like you have a Joker smile? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? I'm ready to begin the trial of body. Stop smiling at me like that.
Know that our arrangement with Molag Bal prohibits us from interfering with the Dremora who collect sap from the Hist. You, however, are under no such obligation.
What does this have to do with the trial of body?
It has everything to do with the trial. It is the trial. Beneath the North Pyramid, Dremora gather sap from the Hist into great vats. They use treated wood to heat the sap and refine it, drawing forth its magical essence.
And what do you want me to do?
Demonstrate your strength and physical prowess. Destroy the vats and disrupt their operations. If you add more treated wood to the fires, the sap will burn, and the vats will melt in the intense heat. Complete this task, and then return to me.
Alright, do this trial, then I will step away to go brew myself some more coffee to not only help me try to wake up, but to also kind of stretch legs. All that recommended to stretch legs every now and then when you plan on doing a very long session like this. Very much recommended. Yeah, cold, wet, and hot at the same time. Coldharbour just sucks. Anyway, lift this up and down we go. I am searching your baskets, not for your belts. Not for your drinks. Oh wait, shit, never mind, civilians. Weren't planning nothing? Won't planning nothing? Now we have the reason to murder. Ooh, hello, bookshelf. No yawn! No yawn, damn it! I know I did not get much sleep last night, but no yawn! Anyway, treated wood. Burn. Just a little bit of light arson. Don't mind me, just tearing down your tree meth operation. And burn. And oh yeah, you as well. Burn. Too late! You can't unburn the facility! That's another Discord thing I forgot to mute. Whoops. Alright, I will be right back. I am gonna go brew myself some more coffee. Should not be gone too long. See you in a hot minute. Hey yo, hey, I'm actually going to have to end this a lot earlier than originally planned. Mama Dragon's not feeling that great. She's laying down in the other room. Out of respect for her, and I know with how loud I can sometimes get during these streams, I don't want to accidentally make it worse. So I'm just gonna go on ahead and end things here and just try to keep things quiet for the rest of the day for her. I will try this again tomorrow. I hope y'all understand. Again, just doing this out of love and respect for my mother. So I will see all of you tomorrow. But as always, my name is Dragon, and bye-bye.